My name is Grande. I'm the assistant principal here at Shiloh Christian. I'm going to provide our middle school and high school families an update on what next week's digital learning platform or plan will look like. We'll utilize that same plan for any subsequent weeks that we are closed. All of our teachers will be utilizing Google Classroom as the primary mechanism for communicating with our students. This platform will allow all of our instructors an opportunity to post videos of their lesson plans, post other enrichment activities that our students will take part in, and also allow for teachers to give our students assessments to make sure that we're still monitoring learning the same way we would in a traditional classroom setting. One thing I want to make clear though is while most of our lesson planning and content distribution will be on Google Classroom, we'll still utilize FAQs or RenWeb for grades. So that will be still our primary gradebook platform. So make sure again, if you're looking at staying up to date with your students' grades, we will still be utilizing FAQs/RenWeb for grade and attendance updates. Attendance gets a little bit tricky when you're dealing with digital learning, but each teacher will come up with a mechanism and they'll be communicating that either this weekend or early next week on what they're expecting as far as student attendance and how they're going to be checking and monitoring that going forward for as long as we are closed. So one of the things that we want to make sure as we're moving to a digitalized learning platform, at least for next week and possibly longer, that we streamline our communication back to our families. This is a high stress time for everybody, not just us as teachers, but we know all of our families are dealing with unique stresses, and we want to make sure that we are streamlining as much as possible on the communication front so you guys know exactly what it is that you're looking for coming in each week. So to that end, our teachers have gotten together, our high school and middle school teachers have gotten together and formulated one document that will be sent out on Sunday night. This will have every class that we offer here at Shiloh Christian, every middle school and high school class we offer at Shiloh Christian. It'll have the lesson, it'll have any assessments and due dates and projected time for each one of those, each day for each class per grade. So it's going to be separated by a grade. So it'll be a one-stop shop for our middle school and high school parents. They'll be able to find out and map out the entire week for what their students' educational assignments are going to look like. This will help parents hold their student accountable. It'll help students and parents plan out what their week's going to look like. We know that a handful of our students are taking on extra responsibility with some of the closures around town. They're chipping in and helping other people with daycare, and we want to make sure that we are providing a seamless but high quality learning transition for all of our students. So one of the things that we want to make sure that you guys are comfortable with as families is the type of technology support that you're going to be receiving as we move to a more digital format. Myself and Ray Hintz are always available to answer any type of technology, whether it's software or hardware questions that you might have. If you're experiencing an outage of any kind, whether it's a connectivity issue for internet or if it's a device issue or hardware issue, please feel free to reach out to us. Also, if you're running into issues with logins, please feel free to reach out. We will help you. We'll try to get your son or daughter back learning as quickly as humanly possible. The other types of support that our students are used to receiving will still be in place, possibly in a slightly different form, but we are going to strive to still have that high standard in place. Our Learning Center is going to be available to all students that they previously serviced, and the Learning Center will be communicating with all of those families directly to make sure that all of those students still receive the same high quality support that they're used to receiving. The same would go for our counseling services. We know that this is going to be a very stressful time on our families and our students, and if our students are experiencing any type of issue on the emotional front, our counseling staff is ready and willing to help and step in and be a resource. They will be communicating out to students, further plan, but again, if you're in the meantime, if you're running into any type of an issue, please feel free to reach out directly to our counselors. And also, one of the things that makes Shiloh Christian so unique is we have an excellent campus ministry team here. campus ministry team serves a variety of different needs for our students, and that will continue. It'll continue in a digital format, but they are still there, and they are still a resource for our students and for our families, and they will be communicating out starting probably this weekend and again into next week what their plan for outreach is. Again, this is a stressful time for everybody. We are here for you. This goes for our students and for our families. Feel free to reach out if you need anything. We are going to be navigating new waters together. I'm very confident in our staff's ability to deliver an excellent education on a Christian foundation, even if it's in a digital form. But if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out. I'm planning on sending out, again, that schedule, the weekly schedule for middle school and high school out on Sunday night. I will also be creating more videos like this on a weekly basis that address frequently asked questions or any type of concerns that come up, and also to provide any type of guidance. As we start hearing more from the state, we will be communicating that back out to you. Thank you very much, and God bless.